What happens when you get caught sneaking out your room for a game? Not just any game, a playoff game, a big rival NFC East matchup, the Eagles versus the Giants. What happens when you get caught sneaking out the room? 2008, the big game, Eagles versus the Giants. NFC East, big matchup, big rivals. We don't like each other. You know how it go. Everybody's fired up. So usually, if you don't know how it go, we usually travel to the city we play in or the state we play in the day before the game. Not like the NBA or any other sports. We travel a day before the game and we have curfew. So, we get to the hotel. You get your credentials, you get your itinerary, you get your key to your room, and then you put all your bags down, you chill, you relax. You might go explore the town. You might go see your family, go sit down for a couple hours until meeting time. Meeting time usually starting for special teams is first, usually around 6 o'clock or whatever. And then, you go into the real meetings after the special team. You got your offense and you got your defense. And this is the final preparation for the game, for the big matchup. What we came here for, which is really to win a game, to play a game. So now you're in there, final preparation. Now after the meetings, now it's dinner time. You get your food. They have like a buffet style. You pick out your foods. They have different options for everybody. And you pick out your food and you eat, and you go to your room. You go to your room, you're chilling, you're getting ready for the game, you got anxiety, maybe have nervousness, and you're just chilling, man. It's usually you in there by yourself. Rookies back in the days had roommates or whatever, but, I ain't never really had a roommate since my rookie year or whatever. So you're just sitting there. You can't let the nervousness, you can't let all that get into your mind. You got to think about, you got to vision yourself making the plays. You got to see yourself intercepting the ball. You got to see yourself pancaking it, man. You got to see yourself doing the swim move and getting the sack. So that's what I usually do. I usually vision myself intercepting the ball, taking it to the house, and so on and so forth. So now curfew comes, the security on every team, they got keys. They usually got keys for every room. So they usually come around about 10:55 if the curfew is at 11. And they're going to come check your room. So they're going to put the key in there. They're going to say, hey, Asante, you in there? Say something. And you say, yeah. Or some people stick their head in there and the peek and see if you're there. So now, my routine, I waited like 40, 45 minutes after they checked my room to know they finished checking all the rooms. So now on this particular day, which is the big playoff game, I'll never forget. I checked the hallways about 40 minutes after he leaves, and I remember there was a security at the end of the hallway. So now I put my plan together, and I'm like, what I'm finna tell this dude, security man. So I'm like, all right, filled up my confidence. Close the door, walk out. Yeah, hey, where you going? I got to go downstairs. I got to get my playbook. I got to go see somebody. I forgot somebody. No, you can't go down there. They told me specific instructions. Don't let nobody down. I'm like, man, I got to go down. I got to go get what I got to go get. I got to do what I got to do, man. I ain't got time for this, man. You know what I mean? He's like, if you go, I'm telling on you. I'm just telling you. So I'm like, I want to talk greasy to him at this point. He's telling me, I want to tell him what I'm going to do to him, all that. You know what I mean? So fuck it, I just dip. I go downstairs. I think it's like 2 or 3 floors. My other room from the team giving room, it's like 3 or 4 floors down. So I get down there, just walk mind my business. I get to my room, knock on the door. My girl let me in. Now, I got two rooms. I got my mama here, and then I got my girl here, and then whoever else was there. Maybe, maybe a mama friend or a kid or whatever. So now, I get to the room, I order my food, I get ready to eat. I'm eating. I order my food, and then I'm getting ready for the food to come to be delivered. So after I order my food, the food comes about 20, 30 minutes, and I'm eating my food. Now I order me a bottle of wine, something help me sleep, you got a lot on your mind. So as I'm eating my food, I hear a knock, but it's not on my door, but it's real close by. So I hear the knock, I run to the peephole. I'm like, oh shit, it's the security. They like, it's my mama room. Remember I said my mama and my girl up there. We got room next door to each other. They're like, knock. My mom like, hello. They're like, Asante in there. She's like, no, he's not in here. So they automatically come to the door, the room next door. And they're like, knock. My stomach just dropped through the floor. My heart is beating 30 times a second. My heart is racing. I am about to lose it. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Gotta answer the door. They're like, Asante, we know you in there. Shout out to Eddie, man. What up, Eddie? Appreciate you, brother. So I open the door. He kind of yelling at me, telling me off. What are you doing, man? They got a big game, blah, blah, blah. You jeopardizing the team, this and that, and blah, blah, blah. He's like, man, ain't nobody gonna tell on you, man. We ain't in the business of telling on you, but you can't be doing this, man. So I'm like, all right. He like, you owe me one, man. You owe me one. Nobody want to tell on nobody, man. That ain't how life goes. Nobody want to tell on nobody, especially before a big game. You don't want to jeopardize one of your star players missing the game and your chance to go to the Super Bowl. So, man, after we talk and have a little powwow, I leave my room. Sadly, as I leave my room, they walk me back to my regular room, which is my team giving room. So now, get back to my room, and now they got eyes on me, whatever. He tells me, look, you owe me one favor. I need a game ball. I just need a game ball, son. Just one favor. Obviously, he communicate with his bosses and people that pay him, so he gonna tell them something, whatever. But so now we at the game. That's how I go. The next day, you wake up early in the morning. The buses, you eat breakfast about 8:30, 9 o'clock, and then you got your first bus, the early bus for the early crew who like to get there, maybe stretch out, get in the hot tub, get in the cold tub, and then you got the late crew that's just gonna go right to the field, stretch out, and get right to business. That's me. You know what I mean? I'm stretching out. I'm getting right to the field, and I'm getting right to business. I ain't doing all that extra stuff and all that pill popping in hot tub, cold tub. I'm gonna warm up and stretch just like they used to be in the old days when they ain't have all this new stuff that everybody trying to use, Americanize, and make money. I can get right there and get it popping. So now, get to the field, in the stretch. Now it's game time. I think I remember it was like the first quarter or something like that. Eli them, they got the ball. They kind of backed up. They backed up this second quarter. Jim Johnson, the legendary coach Jim Johnson, he sends a blitz. They're going out. Eli running for his life. He trying to escape it. But they couldn't get to him. He threw the ball up, though, to get away from him. And guess who was there to get it? Your boy. Read that thing like it was a reading rainbow book. Pick. Got that pick on. I'm trying to It's about on the 50-yard line. I got the pick, trying to take it to the high. I got about 5 more yards to go. It's just Eli between me and Eli, and he got like 2 linemen on the side of me before the end zone. Hindsight, I want to jump over him, but I'm like, let me put my head down. Maybe he's going to try to tackle me, and I'm going to run him over. But he kind of caught me, and it stopped me from the touchdown. I got stopped on the 5-yard line. So now, you know, the momentum, got the momentum going. When I make a play, that's how I go. We get the momentum going, and we're gonna feed off this. We're gonna feed off Zunt energy. But listen, I got one thing I got to do. I got this ball. I got to go to the sideline. Eddie, shout out to Eddie again, baby. Eddie, here go your game ball. This is the security man that didn't tell on me. And this is the man I owe one to. Man, it was like the happiest day of our life, man. We was excited. I could see his face now, the joy we had from that day, and him celebrating with me and catching the ball, man, and me catching the ball and giving it to him, man, and you know, it was great memories, man, we had up there in Philly, man. And like I say, man, that's the art of the interception. Anticipating things in life, not just football. Art of interception is anticipating things in life. Anticipating things in life to make it go better for yourself, to make a better situation for yourself. You know, not anticipating the things that's going to put you in a bad place. But if bad things come, anticipate, have a plan, have a mindset of what I'm going to do, how I'm going to maneuver, how I'm going to get through this situation. You know what I'm saying? It's Mr. Pick 6, Deuce here. The art of interception. I'm going to say what needs to be said. Salute.